Hi, today I want to explain to some of you, I believe a lot of you that are self-employed in Israel, I want to explain very easily the rules. And it's so easy that it will take a few minutes, and in the end you will not understand. The purpose is not to you to understand, because I don't believe many people do understand. And what will happen is many people like me, maybe you, will apply for it as assistant. And in the end, I don't know, in 6 months and 1 year, the Mas Haknasa tax authorities will ask us to return the money because we're not entitled. Seriously? I think at least 30% of those that will eventually receive will have to return the money. I'll explain to you soon why. Now, the second thought I had is, you have to understand, you must believe the government. Really, they say they want the money to be paid to the self-employed before Pesach. In the beginning, they say in April, then they fix it before Pesach. They're not lying to you. They didn't say which Pesach. Maybe in 1 or 2 years. This Pesach, just don't buy it. It will be maybe impossible. Of course, impossible to pay every self-employed. This will not happen. Some of them, now, they have a special site which is working, but not really. You can just sign up, but you cannot ask for the money, not yet. Why? Well, I know the answer, but I can't tell you because the client of mine told me not to tell you that actually he's the only person working in the site, the only maintenance person left to fix all the bugs in the site is one person. So that's the reason. But he told me not to tell you. Okay, I will read for you in Hebrew and explain to you who is entitled. Okay, so let's see. The first one is if you are self-employed but you're under the age of 23, you're not entitled. Why? It doesn't matter. That's what they decided. Now, you have to be a Esek Pa'il. I mean, you have to have all your papers. You have to be a certified self-employed person from February or before. But if you did this in first of March, you start being self-employed, you will not be entitled. Number 3. Now, that's beautiful. If in 2018, not 19, you made less than 240,000, or you made between 24 and 240,000 a year, which is before taxes, after expenses, we call this brutto, okay, it's רווח הון. מי שכלל הכנסות חייבת מעל 240,000 בשנת 2018, למעשה לא ישולם לו כלום. So if you made more than 240,000 shekels in 2018, you will not be entitled to receive today any assistance. That's good. Now, if you had less and you're married and your wife works, you can make together combined 340,000, which is another 100,000 shekels for your spouse. Then you still be entitled. But together, you cannot make more than 340. Don't forget this one. מי שעמד בכל התנאים עד כה, if you already passed the 5 first, then you have more. Now, they will compare your machzor of 219, or which means how much you made in 219, which 200 and 220. I mean, March and April 2019 will be compared to March and April 2020. מי שהוכיח שהייתה ירידה של יותר מ-25 במחזור ההכנסה, אז הוא יקבל את המענק. Think about it. If you are lucky and you didn't make more than the maximum in 2019, but in 2020, even without working, someone paid you old debt, client. You issue a receipt. And now you have only 10% less this year than you had last year. So your income didn't go down 25%. In this case, you're not entitled. Not easy, right? But there are more. They're more. They have more. These guys are genius. They are genius. First of all, they love accountants because you need an accountant, not a lawyer, to understand. The problem is the accountant don't really help you to do this. It's not their job. You have to do it. And you have to understand, in the end, if someone made a mistake, you, a client, not an accountant, has to return the money to tax authorities. Don't forget this. Now, לגבי עצמאים שפתחו עסק עד פברואר 2019, ואין להם דוחות של 2018 עדיין, אז יבדקו רק תנאי ירידה של מחזורי 2019 ו-2000. I mean, listen, it's getting more and more complicated. Think what they did. We have a smart government with smart people. They start, like, you know, when you buy an ad in Google, okay, if I pay $10, how many people can I reach? Okay, I have only $7. Okay, so I think that's what I did. You know, let's see, how do you make this so difficult that no one will get it? So you save money. And by this, you're helping everyone else. Besides, they wish to help the self-employed. Because by this, very few people will be entitled. Now they have more. Maximum מענק, listen, for April, which they saying you will receive in April, how can you receive something in April if the site that you sign in is not even working? You cannot apply for it. I don't know. Maybe magic. They will be able to get all the forms when the site works and then pay you on time. I don't believe it, but maybe you believe. It said, you're going to get 6,000 shekels, and the chushav כנראה לפי 60, it's not sure, maybe 65% of the average, but no more than 6,000 shekels. Then the maximum you can, that's 6, right? I said 6. Is this correct? Right. Now I'm telling you 8. Because in May, what they're going to give you, if they give you, and if you're entitled, it's 8. 6 and 8 together, 14. That's the top, the maximum that you receive. Doesn't mean yet that you will not be obliged by law to return money next year when they find that you're not entitled because was less than 25%, was more than this, and your wife didn't work or did work too much and made too much. Now, if you have stocks in your own company, you will not receive anything. You're not entitled. Okay, I can understand that. חשוב לזכור, המדינה מעוניינת לשחרר את המענקים כמה שיותר מהר. אבל מי שלא יעמוד באחד התנאים שיפורטו, כל התנאים למעלה, אחרי שהם יהיו קיימים בחקיקה, וזה עדיין לא חקיקה, ולא יודעים עליהם שום דבר, אז יצטרך להחזיר את המענק. Well, now, the government wants to give you the money. That's what they say. Yeah, great. They're not helping you because you cannot even sign up. Fine. But if they pay you and they made the mistake, you made a mistake, you have to return the money. But it's one more issue. This is not law yet. This is blubbing, talking. That's what they want to do. Correct. It didn't pass as a law, as a regulation. Not yet. And today is Thursday. So I have more here, and I can tell you that I'll be surprised if more than 50%, I'll be more than surprised. 50% of the self-employed will be entitled to receive anything, or if they will not have to return the money next year. But let me tell you something. When you return money to tax authorities, it's not a free meal. It's a very high interest and the index. Think about it. Maybe it's a good loan for you, maybe not. Have a great day.